Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, this is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. Welcome to Not Edited, just plain talk about some really good videos that I did that you might not have seen. Many people here are new subscribers, and for you, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. For the others, veteran subscribers, thank you, thank you, thank you for your continued channel loyalty. So today I'm going to hook up a few wonderful videos that either for some reason or another you didn't have an opportunity to see, but you may want to see. And I'll talk about them in a minute. So we're talking today about a few of my favorite videos that hopefully you get to see today, or maybe you have seen in the past and maybe want to see again. But I'm going to name them. And one of them, they're not in any particular order or view count. They're just, I like them. This one is called, Do You Overconsume? There's a little bit of a story to that one. That recording was in like the beginning of May of 2019. And can I tell you, we had a really most unusual situation here in New York City. It was freezing. We were in a weird cold snap. I mean, it is highly unlikely in this part of the country to be in a cold snap in the beginning of the month of May. Usually maybe a little chilly, but not like to the degree that I had been feeling so cold. I was wearing a heavy jacket. I was wearing a heavy hat. I mean, it looked like a January picture more than a May picture. So just imagine the setting. I was really like shivering, literally shivering when I was making that video. So you may want to see it. And the topic of the video, more importantly than how I felt, was about, do we overconsume as a society? What do you think? I'll leave that answer up to you. I tend to think that we do. We just don't realize it. And excuse those signal sounds from the phone, the other phone, okay. I tend to think that we do overconsume as a society. And anyway, just you'll get to see my opinion of that, albeit shivering. And I'll be right back. The next video is called My Thrift Store Treasure. Now, I want to take a second about thrift stores. If you think you're only going to find junky stuff at thrift stores, you're not really familiar with thrift stores or thrift store shopping. Some things, well, maybe, okay? So I'm not going to say, oh, it's all great stuff. No. You have to go on sort of a scavenger hunt, but do know that the choices are there. I have a recommendation regarding thrift store shopping. Go to the better economically situated neighborhoods, sort of like what I said the other day, rich neighborhood. Go to a richer neighborhood and you're bound to find designer sweaters, designer handbags, but you don't necessarily have to go to a richer neighborhood. You just may be lucky no matter what neighborhood that you look into the thrift store. And that video will show you a couple of things that I got that made me very, very happy at a reasonable price. And while we're talking about saving money at thrift stores such as Goodwill or the Salvation Army, for example, that is a really cool place to consider getting furniture. And if you have kids, need I say more? And you might be amazed of the better quality stuff that you might find that's older, because a lot of the newer stuff, I don't see the craftsmanship that I used to see back in the day. Just saying. Just saying. So we're continuing talking about some videos that I had made in the past that maybe you have not had the opportunity to see that might be of interest to you. Okay, the next one is near and dear to my heart, and it's called Jan's Ride Along with Mom in New York City. Well, little did I know that about a year later from that video taken, that I would lose my mom. So this video is extremely, extremely important to me. My mom refused to get on camera. She just would not get on camera. I tried to have her do that, but she was like, no, 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 no. So, of course, I'm going to abide by her wishes, bless her heart. But you may enjoy this because this was a day that I had taken my mom to her, what would be her last eye doctor appointment, unbeknownst to us both. And we had just such a wonderful time. I mean, the interplay that you see in this video is just us. That's the way we were. We always goofed around like that. That's how we communicated. And hopefully you'll get to enjoy this. And even if you saw it already, you may enjoy watching the ride along, because what's happening is that you will be seeing like sights from Union Square area where her doctor was, and going all the way downtown and just, seeing the sights around from the view of a yellow cab. So this may be of interest to you, but it's definitely of sentimental importance to myself and to my family. The next video is also of interest because this is an event unforeseen again 12 months back was going to happen. The name of this video is called The Making of the San Gennaro Feast. Okay, well, you get to see the construction of the feast, and it was a wonderful day. It was chilly, the little nip in the air that we get in this part of the country in September. People are stoked. Kids were going back to school. Life as we had known it was a lot more sense of semblance, if you will. Who was to know that 12 months later there would be no San Gennaro Festival, had to be canceled because of current situations going on. And there was only 2 times in my life that this festival was canceled. The one time was, of course, unfortunately for 9/11, and of course now for the current situation. But I am so grateful that I took this video last year. So anytime I miss the aura, the feeling of the building of the San Gennaro Festival, I can always refer to it. So do take a minute, if you have a chance, to take a look at this from last year, because it's not going to happen this year. Well, I really hope that you enjoy some of my videos that were my personal favorites, and I really hope that you have a great day. Thank you so much for viewing, because I really do appreciate your time. And of course, I'm going to end this video with some music. Wait a minute. No, not today. When I come back in the future, music, because this is an unedited video. Sorry. You have to sing your own song today. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.